Okay, hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about how to work with the GW-Instek GDM 8341 digital multimeter. Okay, uh, let's start with the ports here. You can see you have three ports in this digital multimeter. One is colored black, which is the common port. You use that for all the measurement. Okay, this is one port of the measurement for every measurement that we make. Okay, the other two are for the measurement probe. Okay, so the top one is for measuring the voltage, resistance, testing the diode, or measuring the capacitance. Okay, the range is 600 volt. Now, and the maximum voltage between the two probes should be 1 kilovolt DC or 750 volt AC. So be careful about that. Now, the bottom one is for measuring the current. And the maximum current that you can measure with this probe is 12 amp. Now, you can see a knob here. This one is for EMC purposes and noise rejection or safety system. It would connect to the safety ground or reference ground inside the measurement device. You don't use that in our lab system, lab assignment. Okay, it is used when in a specific condition when you want to like reject the noises or in a very specific condition. You don't use that in the circuit lab, okay? Or safety ground or EMC kind of like electromagnetic compatibility issues, okay? And it would connect to the either the safety ground port of the equipment or the circuit or the shield that basically is on the circuit to reduce the noises and electromagnetic interferences. Okay, so again, you don't use that, but if you wanted to like, you have a specific, very kind of like precise measurement to make, okay, you use that for noise rejection and safety grounding or reference grounding. Okay, it should not get connected to the live part of your equipment or circuit. Okay, now let's go over the option that we have in this multimeter. This is the power button, so for turning on and off the device. Now here we have the two options. One is for DC volt, another one is for AC volt. There is another kind of like option for each of these buttons. One is DC current, another one is AC current. So this one measures both DC current and voltage, and this one measures both AC current and voltage. How to move from the voltage to current? You have a shift button here. If you press the shift and press the, for example, this button, it would shift from the voltage to the current. Now, the next one is for measuring the resistance or using a multimeter as a beeper to measure the to check the connectivity in your circuit. The second option, meaning pressing the shift and this button, is changing the measurement to the decibel. Next one is testing the diode or measuring the capacitance. Okay, the alternative application of this option is changing the value to the dBm. This one measures the frequency and the period of your signal. Okay, we don't need that in this values in this multimeter for our circuit. The other option is REL, which is the relative mode. You can set reference for your measurement. So if you wanted to like check the drift or changes in your measurement, it would be easier to set a reference, and then multimeter would show you the deviation or the drift from that specific reference. The other one would measure the max, mean, and average of the reading over time. The hold option would freeze the reading. So if you have any variation in your reading, you can use this hold button and freeze the reading so you don't have any deviation in your and like changing values in your screen. This trigger is the manual triggering. So if you want to refresh your reading, you push this one and the screen shows the new reading. Okay, using these top and bottom arrows, okay, which is called range plus and range minus, you can change the range of your measurement. You have a menu for this device, and using these navigation keys, you can kind of go through the different options in the menu. And the middle one is the enter. Now, it has also a application of automatic setting for the range. So if you don't want to like manually change the range, you can push the auto and it would automatically set the range of the measurement to a most precise range. Okay, so this is how you can work with this model of digital multimeter.